guys, and welcome back. So I already did my eyebrows off camera, and now I'll be starting off with my eyes. And first I will be applying Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I will be applying that on my eyelids. And after that I will be blending it with the Morphe M167 brush. Now we'll be dabbing that on my eyelids, and after that I will be blending it with a beauty blender. And of course, I'm going to be using the James Charles palette. And first, I took the color 10% off and I applied that all over my eyelid. And to blend the eyeshadow, I used the Morphe M433 brush. And you will want to use circular motions to blend the outer corners of the shadow. And to blend it even more, I used the JH32 brush from Morphe times Jaclyn Hill. Now I'll be using the color Smoky, and I'll be applying that with the Morphe M167 again. And for this, you will want to use dabbing motions all over the eyelid. And then go back with the Morphe M433 brush to blend those two colors together. And again, I went back with the JH32 and blend those outer corners once more. And to do my wing liner, I will be using the Kylie Cosmetics Boss Liquid Lipstick. I was about to say liquid liner. And I'm just using an angle brush that I use for my eyebrows. And this is a liquid lipstick, so it's better to press it on the eyelid. To set it, I used You're Kidding from the palette. And for the glitter, I used Stila's Magnificent Metals in the color Smoky Storm. And just apply the glitter above the wing liner. And if you make a mistake like I did, because you know everyone makes mistakes, what I did is I applied You're Kidding again so I could fix the wing liner. With this cold weather, you know, your skin gets dry, so I used the MAC Up Cream in the color Gold Light. And now I'll be using the NYX Angel Veil for my pores around my nose. For lashes, I used the Iconic Light by House of Lashes. For foundation, I used the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in the shade NC42. Oh my gosh guys, this foundation is so bomb. It's so bomb, and it has SPF. And it's just perfect for pictures. So if you're going to take pictures, I recommend this foundation. It's just a good foundation for special events, especially on the holidays. And I will be dabbing that all over my face with the beauty blender. So for las ojeras, for those dark circles, I like to use Tarte Shape Tape since the coverage is so bomb for those dark circles that I hate. But for my forehead, my nose, and my chin area, I prefer to use the Born This Way Concealer by TooFaced since it has a more natural coverage. This is a medium, I think it's like a light to medium coverage concealer. But yeah, it's still good, but the Tarte Shape Tape has more coverage. And with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 30, I cream contour my forehead, my cheekbones, the bottom portion of my lip, and my jawline. And I blend it out with the Makeup Shack T42 brush. And guys, if you do this, oh my gosh, your makeup just looks 10 times better. I'm speaking the truth and the truth only. Let's not forget about the nose, because the nose matters. And what I like to do is dab the brush, like push the brush to your skin so you get the best coverage. I personally prefer to blend my concealer, like my lighter concealer, with a beauty blender instead of a brush. And I just go back with my brush to blend those harsh lines. Y'all already know, my favorite powder to bake with is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder, and this is the shade Light. And what I recently learned from watching a YouTube video is to bake, like the bottom portion where you bake to make your cheekbones pop. It's not to start off with like all the way to the back, but like where your eyebrow ends, so you don't have a harsh white line. And to bronze my face, I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. And I don't like to powder contour no more because I feel like it leaves a great cast on me. Am I the only one? And I'm not the best at contouring my nose, so the only thing I do is just take my contouring brush from Real Techniques and just use the bronzer to contour my nose somewhat. I'm not James Charles, sorry. Now I took this big old brush from Jack & Hill and Morphe, the JH01, to remove that powder out of my face. And this brush, it's so big, but it's so good to remove that loose powder out of your face. What I do with the leftover powder is just apply it to the rest of my face. Now I took my KKW blush in the color Destiny and I applied that to my cheekbones, and I like to apply my blush on like where I apply my highlighter somewhat. I just love blush. And to set this baby up, I use a setting spray from Morphe. And I went back to the James Charles palette and I took the color Ring Light to apply that on the inner corner of my eye and my brow bone. And for highlight, I used the color Face. And I applied that on the highest point of my cheekbones, on the sides of my forehead, my nose, the tip of my nose, and my chin area. And I just love how this highlighter is natural at first, but if you build it up and you add more to it, it's just like a blinding highlight. But this highlighter, it may seem weird, but it kind of doesn't add as much texture as other highlighters do. And I don't know if to call this a trick, but I don't think a lot of people do this, but I like to apply more highlight with sponge just to blend that out even more, so you know there's like no streaks on your face, and it just makes the highlight look even better. Last but not least, I use the Kylie Cosmetics Liquid Matte Lipstick in the color Boss. And if you don't wear red on the holidays, ¿quién eres? ¿Quién eres? Right, Mia?
Yeah.
Exactly. And this is the final look, my loves. I hope you enjoyed and loved this video as much as I did. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos to come. Bye, my loves. See y'all next time.